What up, peeps? It's gonna be with you again. It's Richard here. It's been like forever, I tell you. I've gotten bored of just sitting around not doing anything and just waiting for the hand to heal. It's gotten a lot better. The bandage has been taken out. The stitches are still there, so next week I'm going to have the stitches removed at the hospital. Thank you so much for your prayers, for your concerns and things like that. It's great to be back. I'm going to do a short video today because the hand's still a little bit stiff actually. So it's going to be a show and tell kind of thing because I've received a whole bunch of stuff from SMOK Technologies just before my minor operation. And I wanted to show you guys, but I couldn't. So right now, today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through all the stuff they've sent me. I'll be back right after this. The stuff that they sent me, the black XCube 2, the atomizer, the tank, and I think I have an extra one which I want to do a giveaway at a later date, and also a couple of TFV4s as well, which I want to share my devices with you. All this giveaways will be done at a later date, and send me an RBA. So just want to show you as well, like a show and tell, you know, the RBA if you want to do a dual coil for your TFV4, and a whole bunch of all this stock coils in plastic bags. We're going to take them out, get into the close-up, and show you what's available at the retail stores if you own a TFV4. All right, so they got different types like nickel, titanium, dual coil, sextuplet. I've got a sextuplet coil in here right now on my XCube 2. I'm going to take a vape and show you. The flavor is just awesome because it's like 3 parallel vertical coils together. All right, I've got it at 51 watts right now. Lovely, fantastic, no dry hit. Like I said, the flavor is just awesome, especially with the vertical parallel coils in there. You got 3, so you double them up, it's 6 coils actually. Very nice. All right, not wasting any more time, let's hit the close-ups. Come back, we'll tell you where to get it, how much it costs and things like that, and then we'll round things up. All right, catch you later. So these are all the different type of replacement coils that you can use for your TFV4 sub-ohm tank that comes with different builds in it. And we're going to start off with the first box. I'm just going to show you one at a time, and you have the picture of the stock coil here, SMOK, and you have 2 different type of coils, and it's marked on this one. So this is the TFN2 standard coil replacement nickel 200 dual coil head. So this is a nickel coil with a dual coil head rated at 0.12 plus minus 0.02 ohms. So you fire it also in temperature mode between 420 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. At the back you have your scratch and check for authenticity sticker, and also 2 barcodes here. All the coils are in there. They're pretty big coils there. Just to let you have a closer look of the nickel coil, dual coil in there, vertical coil. As you can see in there, you can check out the coils that it's vertically built here, and you have Japanese cotton on it all around it. I hope it's in focus. Yep. At the side here you have your juice holes, 2 large juice holes on each side. It's always good to prime your cotton before you actually put this into the atomizer and start firing it. You don't want to burn your cotton, okay? So squeeze some juice in here and all along, soak it up properly, prime it, and then use it. And you've got your air holes underneath here. These are your air holes, silicone O-rings all around it. So that's your coil, and you have some engraving here, smoked, and there's a little temperature of thermometer engraving of the icon here to show that this is nickel build, Ni200 and things like that. Okay, so this is the coil. Next you have the TFT2 air core. You see there are 2 different ones. One's a standard, one's an air core, so it's marked TFT2 air core. This is basically replacement higher resistance dual coil head with 2 more air holes. This is rated at 1.5 ohms. For those of you who like to vape on higher resistance, 1.5 ohms, this is the coil for you. 20 to 45 watts, you fire it within that range, it should be perfect. All right, so the back, same thing, scratch and check. So that's in your bar 5 there. I'm gonna just crack one open and show you the coil. That's your coil head in there, dual coil. You see those vertical coils in there, 1, 2, same thing like the nickel build, but this has got 2 extra air holes here, 1 on each side. 1 here, and 1 on this side. So you've got 2 extra air holes here. The coil is the same, markings here on top. Yep, that's the air core for you. TFN2 air core, replacement nickel 200 dual coil head, which we saw earlier on, but this one has got extra air holes, 2 more air holes for very airy fades, rated at 0.12 plus minus 0.02 ohms. Again, temperature varying between 420 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Same thing. You see, I'm not going to crack it open. As you can see, you've got those 2 air holes at the side there. Otherwise, everything is the same as the nickel build. Vertical coils there with your cotton. And this has those 2 extra air holes at the side there, which I showed you earlier on to give you more airflow. Alright, next we have marked here TFT2 standard core, replacement high resistance dual coil head. Early on we saw the air core. This is the standard core, okay, 1.5 ohms. Like I said, if you like your resistance higher, firing between 20 to 45 watts. So this is your standard Canthal wire core, dual core in there, without the extra airflow. So it doesn't have the 2 holes on top there, but they're all vertical coils, alright? So this is how it looks like. And next we have TFS6 here. This is replacement sextuple coil head, 0.4 ohms, that's what it's rated at. Firing between 30 to 100 watts. Okay, so you can take anything between 30 and 100 watts. This is what I was using, I was vaping on earlier on. As you can see, I've taken 1 out, so 1's missing. You've got a bar of 5 there. In there you've got 3 coils, but it's actually parallel coils, vertical coils. So 3, you have 6 coils altogether since it's parallel. You've got 6 coils in there, that's why it's called sextuplet. Alright, so basically everything else is the same. Last but not least, we have the TFTI. This is titanium dual coil head. This is our titanium coil heads, rated at 0.33 ohms, firing range between 450 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And you have the 2 coils in there made out of titanium, and you have vertical coils in there. So these are titanium coils, dual coils, okay, rated at 0.33 ohms. RBA system, this is the RBA system, which is called TFR2. It's got a pre-built dual coil in there, rated at 0.25 ohms. So open up, and you have a plastic container in there. This is the RBA section. You've got cotton, you've got spare coils in there, silicone O-ring, 2 Phillip head screws, unscrew it, and you have 2 pre-built coils in there. This is a dual coil, spaced out coils. So you've got your Phillip head screws here, 1 on each side. Reminds me of the Kanga sub-ohm tank, which is easy to build. You just push your coils in there, screw it down, and that's it. You've got your dual coils done up. And you've got 2 big airflow holes underneath to cool your coil. Airflow. Okay, so once you've wicked your cotton, which goes down to these juice channels here. Sorry, I forgot to show it to you. These are your juice channels. Once you've got your wick in there, put this back, close it up, and you're good to go. And it's quite a fairly easy deck to work with because it's got quite a big spacing there. Shouldn't be a problem. And this is the black XCube. I've done a review of this, so you can go check out the review. 160 watts temperature control, comes with Bluetooth. This is the matte black version. Here. Turn it on, it comes on. Held on by magnets. You can see the version, so check your version and see if it's updated. Otherwise, do an update. This is the port here. micro USB for update, not in charging, only upgrade. Okay, this is to upgrade your firmware. Okay, so this is the black XCube 2. And putting it aside with the stainless steel version, so let you have a look at the difference. Alright, so this is the XCube 2. Let's move on to the black TFV4. As you can see, the black TFV4, it's got some accents here, stainless steel accents. And the drip tip is different. Previously, the TFV4 has got a stainless steel drip tip. Let me just have a look at it. This is a stainless steel TFV4. This one's now glass. Okay. So one's black, this is stainless steel. Again, I've already done a review for this, so if you want to check out the review, just head on down to the link in the description box and you can check out the review. Everything else is the same, it's just in black, designed by SMOK TFV4. So that's it, we'll get back to FaceTime, talk some more, and we'll wrap this up. All kinds of coils for you to choose from. Alright, so that is the replacement coils for TFV4. And also, like I said, I might have a couple of TFV4 to be given away, but I'll do it on another video, alright? And also, I have an extra, XCube 2 160 watt device. I believe it's the stainless steel version, also to give away to share with you as well. So, besides all the replacement coils, you can also have an option to buy the RBA section to do your own builds if you want to. It's called the TFR2. Okay, so it's dual coil builds. So let me take a talk first, alright? Really nice. Okay, so pricing and where to get it. With the SMOK XCube 2, the black version, I do know stainless steel version is available in a lot of places in Malaysia. They're basically the same thing in different colors, that's all, black and silver. In Malaysia, the XCube 2 is retailing somewhere between 260 to 320 ringgit, so it depends on which outlet you're getting it from. The Gadgets sells the item for about 320, but you can, you know, go onto Facebook and things like that, look around, you can get it to as cheap as 260. So, you know, there's always a price difference, but it's around there. Okay, in the US you get it in a lot of places, $70 US around there for the black version of the XCube 2. Normally XCube 2 in Malaysia, I don't know about US, but in Malaysia they normally hike up the price with another 10 ringgit, probably because of the color. Okay, so they're going to do a powder coating and all that, but other than that, it's around those price range. The TFV4 coils, all these coils here, I did a random search on Google and I found e-cigarette retailing them for about $25 US. So Malaysia, just search and see, but if I do find any retail shops that's selling it, I'm just gonna, you know, update the link below and put a link in the description box for you, so you know where to get it. TFV4 tank in Malaysia is being marketed for, or rather retail for, 190 ringgit, the full kit, which is this one here. You get a spare tank, you've got the vape bands, you've got the a couple of different coils in there, stock coils for you to, you know, change to. So this is the full kit for 190 ringgit. In the US, I think you can get it in a lot of places, alright? So that's the TFV4 tank. If you're getting yourself the XCube 2, don't forget to check for firmware updates, okay? Because that'll allow you to use titanium coils, and you can, I think they've also reset the heat coefficient value to 0.0006 if I'm not mistaken, alright? So that's the firmware update for you, where you have got that little micro USB port underneath. It's not for charging, it's for you to update your firmware, alright? So that's about it. One more vape and we'll call it a wrap. Thank you so much for being with me once again. Thank you so much for your support. Until I talk to you, God bless.